chosen ones, empaths. The thing with the narcissist, right, is we we have our own lives going for us, right? We're independent. We have our own work, career, family life, friendship circle. We have all of that going for us, right? And momentarily, when you meet the narcissist, it feels like a breath of fresh air. You feel like you've met someone new. You you feel like you can relate to them. You feel like there's a strong bond there, or there can be a strong bond there. But what through the course of time, it's like you almost get lost in their world, you know? Like you lose your own life with the narcissist and become entangled in theirs. So as time passes, you no longer have your friendship circles around you. You might not check on your family as you used to. And they more or less isolate you from the life that you used to live, right? And I know naturally when you get into a relationship with someone, you see your friends less. You're focusing on your own future. You know, I understand that to the extent, but with a narcissist, it's to a different level. It's to a different level. Like, you literally lose yourself and find yourself intertwined in this person's life, and everything is about them. Everything is about their life. Your whole existence literally is about them. And it's crazy how it happens because you don't even see it happening. And before you know it, you're in the mix of it. You're deep in it. And like, there's no way out. You kind of feel trapped. Like, I used to feel trapped, you know? The narcissist, like, the way it happened with me, right, is when I first met the narcissist told me their mother doesn't let them be a mother to their child. So I was like, that's a bit odd. Like, that's not nice, you know? And it's true. The narcissist was telling the truth here. Their own mother didn't let them be a mother to their own child. You know, like, I think it's called helicopter parenting or something like that. It's a style of parenting where you like hover above your child's every movement and you don't let them blossom and you don't let them, you know, bloom, sort of thing. You don't let them progress on their own. It's called helicopter parenting. But this was the kind of narcissistic style of parenting that her mother used to do to her. So, you know, she was ill at the time as well when I met her. And obviously, she played on my empathy to literally make me be the backbone to come along and make the family strong. Like, I come along and I started doing things for the narcissist and making the narcissist independent. They thanked me for it at the time, but they threw it all back in my face. They wouldn't have the independent lifestyle that they probably are living now. I don't know if maybe they've reverted back to their old ways, letting their mother take full control of their lives. I don't know. But I made them be independent. It was the way I was risen by my own dad, you know. My dad let me, as a youngster, I remember when I was very young, he said, like, whatever religion you want to be, you can be that religion. And he raised me non-religious. Like, I didn't believe in God, right? But he said this to me and I thought, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? When he said it, I didn't really take it on board, but it was quite a deep and meaningful way to raise me because he let me have my own way in life. He let me find my own feet. He let me develop in the way that I wanted to develop. And I'm thankful for the way that he raised me. But what I'm saying is, through my own empathy, I got lost in the world of the narcissist. I got lost in their world. You know, I got lost, like, the whole existence of that relationship was literally their world, what they were doing. And it wasn't even so much what they were doing, it was what their mother was doing, you know? The mother was so controlling. The mother and the narcissist, they are the worst. Like, they're the worst, man. And when I look at their family dynamic, I even see how like one of the brothers must have been a black sheep and he escaped the narcissistic household and just went off and done his own thing. And I see exactly what they are. But back to the point of the video, you've just got to be careful when you're getting involved with, and it's not even just my ex-narcissist, it's even narcissist friends that I've had in the past as well. My whole life becomes me being a servant to them. Our whole life becomes like a servitude. Our mere existence is to serve them. That's basically what happens. It's crazy how it happens, and you don't realize it's happening until even you just stay in that stagnated mode of servitude, right? And you continue serving them, appeasing them, you know, fixing their struggles in their life, building them up. And you're just carrying this whole weight load on you of chaos. Like all of their drama that they get involved in their lives. You're just there picking up the pieces of it all. And it's a deliberate approach that they take at the stance on you on. They know that you're kind and giving and empathetic, and they play on it. And they transition you to become a servant to their lives. You know, you become entangled. Even if you say to me now, like, Sam, I didn't feel like a servant. I'm not saying that we was going around like waiters with a tray and, you know, groveling and stuff like that. I'm not saying that, but I'm trying to say our mere existence was serving them as a person. Like, we done everything possible to better their lives and to make their lives more enjoyable. And it was non-reciprocal. There was no back and forth. There was never anything that they done to build us up, you know. As sad as it is to say, like, there's a flavor of packet of crisps that I like that's quite rare, right? Or chips, as you call them in the States. And I remember the narcissist bought me these chips or crisps, however you like to say it. And that's something I can remember where they actually done something for me. Something small like that. But the amount of effort that I put into that relationship, day in and day out, it's unreal. And I got lost in their world. And you know what happens? If it's a romantic relationship, you get so lost in their world, eventually they get to the point where they feel like, I don't need you no more. That's what they feel like. And then when you lose them, you're completely lost as well, because your whole world's just been taken away from you. Your whole world was their world, and it never should have been. And that's why I say now, going forward, like, when I meet someone or when I let someone in my life, right? Because I'm not even actively searching. Until I find the right person, it might trigger me in that direction. But what I'm saying is, I've got certain, you know, I used to work then when the narcissist was there, but it was more like I had to rush home to see them, or rush and get dinner, or rush and do this, or rush and do that, or rush and do this. And, you know, it wasn't prioritizing my work, you know. I was even told at a job that I was burning the candle at both ends, and I never understood what they meant. I even looked at the meaning. I thought, what do they mean? But it was because they could see as an older man that I was being pulled in two directions and I'm burning the candle at both ends. I was literally getting depleted and drained, right? But what I want to say to you now is, going forward, if I meet someone now, I've got certain responsibilities that I need to take care of, whether it's business related, work related, YouTube related, session related. There's certain responsibilities that I have to take that I need to prioritize in my life. So I'm not going to go and get lost in someone else's world again. Never again am I making that mistake, and neither again are you, because you have certain responsibilities in your life that you need to prioritize. And if someone doesn't understand that, they're not for you. If someone doesn't understand the certain priorities that we need to put in our life for us, then they're not for us, right? So just make sure that you don't get mangled into someone's world again, because they literally play on your empathy to get you in that world. They play on your empathy to get you in that world. That's how they do it. You know, they literally play on it. It's crazy. They drag you into that world, and it's very hard to come out. It's until they kind of chew you up and spit you out and say they don't need you no more. That's how you get out, you know. You get so intertwined in their world. So now when we go forward, people we meet, have our boundaries up, say, I'm doing this today, I've got work to do. You know, the amount of times the narcissist made me miss work, be late. You know, I was always late for work, you know, because they're draining me, you know, making me stay up late, you know, making it a struggle in the morning. It's crazy what they used to do. It's crazy. I could go into it some more, but it kind of frustrates me that I was actually taken in that direction with someone and they didn't appreciate what I actually did. You know, I actually made them be a mother to their child for the first time in their life. They wasn't a mother to their child. They wasn't. The mother, their own mother took full control. Their own mother and the dusty weirdo partner, their own mother and the partner took full control of the child's life. And, you know, I was the one that come along and began to incorporate independence into her life and let her be a child to her, let her be a mother to her child. Without me, that would have never happened. And I believe that she's probably resorted back to the old ways of thinking, relying on her mum again, letting the mum do everything. That's what I truly believe. Because, and, you know, I believe now she knows. Now she'll know what I did. Right? And she'll regret it. I know it. I know, I can feel it in my spirit. I just know. But to be chewed up and spat out in the way that I was, right? It's disrespectful. It's very disrespectful. But as I always say, sometimes when these people go in the opposite directions and they close the door on us, plenty more doors open for us when someone shuts the door on us. And a lot of the times it's actually God leading them away from us, this is what I believe. It was a divine intervention that led them on this path away from me. Because I've seen in the recent Hoovers, I've seen in the attempts through the Hoovers, I know what's going on in their head. I can suss them out. It's not hard. But just make sure you don't get too involved in someone else's life, and make sure you keep your own life in fruition. Make sure you keep your own goals, prioritize your own goals, prioritize your own life, prioritize your own meaning, your purpose, prioritize all of that above anyone and anything, you know? So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, spiritual channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.